Hello, my name is Gary Smith. I'm here to tell you about my experience in World of Warcraft and how it applies to education. My current World of Warcraft character's name is Rinquois. Though once human, he is now a werewolf from Gilneas, which is a city that has been uprooted by other werewolves in the area and whose people have been dispersed throughout the lands. Although bitten and turned into a werewolf, he was a human druid from birth. As a werewolf, he can turn into a wolf creature that stands upright or keep in human form. Either way, he was a druid at birth, and so as a druid, he can take the form of a large bear that can be used in tanking situations, or a large cat that affords him other advantages during combat and travel throughout the game. We will have to rewind to the beginning of the game to see how it is that one learns of all of this in-game backstory and current story advancement for each of our characters. The opening cinematic is what has provided the bulk of the backstory so far, and the lore as it's called in gaming circles.
Led by their indomitable king, Den Greymane, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
As you can see, this way of giving information is quite memorable and runs fairly deeply throughout the story as you play through the game. Various NPCs, or non-player characters, provide the running story of your character as they disseminate important information regarding quests and storylines during key places within your advancement and gameplay. This would be a great way to teach history. Can you imagine playing the character of Paul Revere with his famous ride being the story, and a successful delivery being the goal? Or maybe wield the rifle that shot Abe Lincoln in a theater in a way of telling that story. That would be one history lesson I don't think that I would soon forget.